Baby, I got the blues since I got the news. You've heard from the muse, now you're in Santa Cruz without me. Baby, I'm feeling bad, feeling so sad, and I wish I was dead when I hear what you said about me. Baby, I think I'm dying. Baby, tell me that they're lying. Oh no, oh no. Tell me it is not so. Tell me this empty bed is all in my head and I'm only dreaming. Tell me this empty bed is all in my head and I'm only dreaming. Baby, baby, I think that I'm dying. Baby, baby, tell me that they're lying. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Tell me it is not so. Tell me this empty bed is all in my head and I'm only dreaming. Tell me this empty bed is all in my head and I'm only dreaming. Only dreaming. Only dreaming. Dreamin'. 50 miles to the border, just an hour to go. Me and Margarita say goodbye to Mexico. 9 days in the heartland on an eating, drinking spree. Now Montezuma's got the best of me. Stop at every station as emergencies occur. Peasant lady stares at me, so I stare back at her, asking for directions, but the people only shrug, watching me do battle with the bug. Heaters dancing, prancing, rising from the desert floor. Cactus and iguanas say goodbye forevermore. No more living water, enchiladas so suspect, leaving my insides completely wrecked, completely wrecked. Stop and ask the cowboy for directions to the border. He can see I'm in distress and laughs at my disorder. Pesos in my pocket, throw them in the desert sand. I will kneel and kiss the Rio Grande. Sand across the highway, cactus everywhere, dirty mountains passing by, windswept, bald and bare. I got to keep on moving on, I got to keep on rolling, 'cause Montezuma's dancing in my colon, in my colon. Speeding down the highway, but I can't go fast enough. I've got fantasies of customs agents going through my stuff. Pesos in my pocket, throw them in the desert sand. I will kneel and kiss the Rio Grande. I will kneel and kiss the Rio Grande. Wake up at 6:30, the telephone just said. So a half an hour later, I am crawling out of bed. Put on my walking shoes, go down to the street, stroll down to the lakeside, the rising sun to greet. Walk along the shore and look around. You know Chicago really is a pretty town. Yes, yes, Chicago really is a pretty town. The wind off of Lake Michigan can be so cold and mean, but it's the wind in Windy City keeps the Windy City clean. The water in Lake Michigan is surprisingly so clear, and people jump right in that lake and swim with little fear. Walk the shore and look around. You know Chicago really is a pretty town. Yes, Chicago really is a pretty town. sun is coming up, the air's so fresh and clean, and I am looking at the tallest building I have ever seen. Ships out on Lake Michigan slowly move along, while birds along the lakeside are searching for their song. In my wanderings I have found Chicago really is a pretty town. In my wanderings I have found Chicago really is a pretty town. Yeah, Chicago really is a pretty town. Yeah, Chicago is a pretty town. Yeah, yeah, Chicago is a pretty town. Looking out the window of a jet plane, through the haze at farms and fields below, sitting by the wing, I count 1,000 rivets on it, watching muddy rivers flow. West Virginia mountains turning brown to fall, worn down by the ages, so it seems. A lonely road twists and turns its way along a mountainside.
Well, here we are. My noisy little computer. I didn't realize how much of the fan in the back of the old computer. It's the mouse inside the wheel that really is creating all the noise. I got to keep feeding him. This computer comes with a mouse inside and a mouse outside. Oh well. Anyway, here's a beautiful picture that was off of Mary Jane's website. Just, I don't know. I don't think she painted that. That's not one of hers. No, but boy, is that a beauty. Anyway, it speaks of winter, don't it? No, there's Helmer. There's Bill and Eddie Burt, and I don't know who the rest of the players are. This is a picture we made for, actually for Colstein cases, which I've actually never used one. But there's Milt on the left, and I'm over there in the blue shirt behind the case. And a lot of very fine bass players, including, I think I see, oh God, look at that bunch. I'm going to do a little trick here. I'm going to make it bigger so we can take a closer look at all the people. There's Milt. Don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. Make it a little bit bigger even yet so we get a better look. Is that Lynn Seaton? Arnold Shaw. Wow, Jack Lesberg. Oh, Jack Lesberg. Earl May. Beverly Pier. Me and who's that up top? I don't know everybody. Wow, look at that. And the judge in the background there. Oh boy. That was a pretty good idea. I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could examine a photo with the rest of you. But you know, there's actually, let's go back to it for a second. Because at the bottom of the photo, there are all the names. Oh, it's too small. It's probably too small to see. Ah, can't see it. I can't see it. Maybe you can. If anybody else can, I can send them the picture. So now we can eliminate this because we don't need that anymore. So how's everybody? Okay? I just found, I bought a set of airmail stamps. Issues of the famous 1916 airplane, the one that had the inverted airplane. This is the real version of it, but recopy. And then what would I do? Of course, I'd use two of the stamps. I'm supposed to keep the block good and sell it for $500,000 tomorrow. I'll just use it for stamps. I guess these are, what do you call them? Forever stamps. This means I'll be around forever because I haven't used these stamps. Oh, buy some forever stamps if you want to be around forever because you've got to be around to use them, right? Right, of course. That's a very good idea. Good idea for a song. Oops. Just put the stamps and hit the microphone. That's ugly sounding. So let's see, what are we going to buy from the Pro Gear catalog today? Before we go, we have to buy something. Let's buy a Spectre pulse bass. Whoa, that's what I need. I need me a new bass. 5-stringer. Premium playability and PJ tones. What's a PJ tone? What's PJ tones? Better get great big amp. Go along with it. Yeah. Good. I'll blast them right out. Knock the building right down. Excuse me for a second. We have to find some more stuff we need. There's nothing here. The best catalog is from Sweetwater. Do you ever get a Sweetwater catalog? It's got everything in the world in it. Solid state logic for your home studio. No. They're advertising in the paper these days a new machine that you can do live streams with. But I'm having so much fun screwing this one up that why would I want one that actually works better? Because every once in a while it actually happens correctly. So nobody saw the goofers. It was they used to appear on, I guess maybe it was might have been the Jerry Lester show or something like that many years ago. And they were a Las Vegas act. Da-da, do-do, 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 dee-da, do-do, 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 dee-da, do-do, 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 so forth and so on. They dance around, they bounce around, and they did the craziest things. And the bass player would occasionally jump from the top of a diving board into a swimming pool with his bass in his hand. I always thought that was Elmer Spectre, I remember the Sting used that. Sweetwater is the Antichrist. Sweetwater, really? What's wrong with them? I don't know. Does the word gig come from giggle? Gig. Where does the word gig come from? Anybody know? To gig. It might have come from a sailor setting the jig? No, it's J-I-G. Gig. A giglet. I haven't had a gig in a while. Although I will re-record. Oh, what's that in the background? Looks like a bass. I'll use my coffee for something.